Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're adding thermal mass to the greenhouse. Oh, I started talking, pup, and now Dabbles is going off. Get too far away from your girls. Better round them up, bud. Keep it tight, Dabbles. Pup. We're also working on the electrical splice here, but I'm waiting on some things to get that done. And we're getting such a beautiful day today, I figured it'd be a good time to do some work in the greenhouse. Now, I don't have a big greenhouse here. We're only 6 feet wide by 8 feet deep and 4 foot tall here to the arch and then 6 feet to the peak. Maverick, stay over here. Come here. Stay on this side. I'm waiting for the mail to come. So I don't have a lot of extra space to work in here, but I do have plenty of space to get the garden going. And I am 6'4", so it gets a little bit cramped, especially when the pups want to join. Bud. But inside the greenhouse right now, I just have it filled up with all the things that I've been using. I really don't have anything in here to try and help with holding the heat. Bud, it's a little cramped in there. Yeah, you gotta make a U-turn. Oh, my pepper seeds are on the ground, bud. Oh, we're making a mess. We're gonna do some cleanup in here too today. I already started some pepper seeds last video, and I have them inside the house right now where it's warmer so they can get germinated. But once they sprout, they are gonna have to come out here to the greenhouse and get some sunlight. So I'd like to make it a little bit more comfortable for them out here, because we're really getting to the point where we need to start some more seeds. Now, I do like my racking system in here. I got it all free from racking that my dad saved over the years. We have 3 levels going across the left side. We have 3 levels in the back. And then I have a gap right there before my potting table. And I also got this potting table for free too. It was just getting thrown away. And I do need to put another top on that, but I don't know if we're working on that today. What I'd really like to do today is get the floor all cleaned out here, get all the sawdust raked out. I have a little bit of pond gravel that's in the driveway left over from spreading around here. I do need to get more for that project, but what's in the driveway needs cleaned up. And it might not be enough for full coverage, but I think it's gonna get me a good start on covering this floor with rock. And switching the floor to gravel is gonna be, where are you going? Where are you going? Maverick, come here! Maverick, come here! He's hunting down there. What are you doing? Hold on. Pup. Gotta keep an eye on him. Maverick, you stay here, pup. We don't have a fence over there yet. That neighbor has Irish wolfhounds, bud. You wouldn't last too long. You need Echo as backup. Stay here. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. Still pumping around that donut of ice too. But all right, what I want to do is add some solar mass in here, and gravel is going to be a good option to have as the floor instead of this sawdust. It's going to hold a lot more heat. And another thing I can do is add a bucket of water in here or a big barrel. And I happen to have a big black rain barrel that might just fit in that gap. So I'm going to get the greenhouse floor all cleaned out here, and then I'm going to bring that barrel over and see if it fits. If I have a black barrel in here filled up with water, it's going to absorb a lot of this daylight during the day, and it's going to help radiate that heat out into the greenhouse at night. And then whenever the day starts warming up, it's also going to suck a lot of the heat out of the greenhouse whenever it's trying to warm up, because it needs to balance that heat transfer. So having a big barrel of water in here is going to help just regulate the temperatures a little bit more evenly, or so they say. And I would like to make my plants happy, so we're going to give it a go. And we did sow some onions in here, which are not popping up yet. It's only been a couple days. We're gonna have to leave those go, but if we can help regulate the temperatures in here, they might germinate a little bit quicker instead of getting so cold at night. Now, we do have electric over here with the extension cord, but I would like to not have to run a heater, which we have down there and we have ran in the past whenever the greenhouse was full. But if we can keep the greenhouse regulated at growing temperatures without using electric, that would be ideal. And the beeswax cylinder rings here heat up and they get the windows open whenever it's getting too warm. Doing, bird. You found your DD? Stay with them, Mumbles. Now, if you're following along on the Homestead channel, I am going to be separating those jumbos out here soon so we can try and get Dabbles interested in Mumbles again. So stay tuned for that on the Homestead channel, coming soon. And I'm also working on the barn splice, trying to get power up to the barn today, but I'm still waiting on my package. So we're going to stay productive and work in the greenhouse. Pop. Where's your cousin? Maverick, we need to get this fence up. like a glove. What do you think, Mav? We had enough gravel to do the whole floor, a couple inches deep. Huh, Pop, that worked out pretty well. And there's still some up there because I need to cover up some of this mud down here, so that's good. I actually want to get more of that gravel because I'd like to wrap around that pond gravel once I finish doing all the electric and utilities there. I want to wrap that around in front of the ramp and all the way over here to the greenhouse for a walkway. I think that'll just tie everything together beautifully, but it's going to be nice to have this gravel base into the greenhouse now. It's going to be cool here for a while. It's actually going to take a lot of energy to heat that gravel up. And the black water tank in here, I believe this is a 65-gallon tank. It fit in there perfectly. I'm actually going to pull these onions out of here for now because I'm going to close the greenhouse up and try and get it to absorb as much heat as possible. I am going to fill up the water tank here, and that's going to be some cold water, so it's going to suck a lot of the heat out. So with a sunny day like we have today, I'm going to close up the greenhouse and try and absorb as much heat as we can. Pup, no mailman? All right, let me know. But this looks good. That worked out beautifully. And it's still going to flow through water whenever I water plants, so that's going to be great, and it's going to keep the dust down. I could probably water this all down here, try and get some of that dirt to settle through. We'll get the water tank filled up first, and then I might wash the floor down. Pup, then hopefully that mail's here by then. Nice. That's looking good. Mav? Hey, don't bite the hose, Mav. Pop, you can't bite everything. Keep your mouth shut. Yeah, that'll clean it up nicely, but I want to get the tank filled up first. Get the lid off. Oh, it smells like olives. This is a food grade olive barrel after all. Alright, we'll let that fill up. Pops. Mailman here yet? What do you have now, Mav? Did you get another mole out of the garden? Is that a bird? Come here, Mav. Drop it. Drop it. Is that a bird? Drop it. How'd you catch a bird? Oh, Matt. Oh, drop it. How do you keep finding these? No, that's not for you. Oh, the geyser donut just broke on that one. It just cycled off and the geyser donut broke right in half. I thought today might be the day. It was starting to get thin there. Pop. The beach is still closed though. Oh, that was a big chunk of ice right there. It's still hanging on there. What happens whenever it goes into the open water? I don't know, I'm kind of curious. It's a big chunk of ice. We're gonna make an iceberg. There it goes. We got an iceberg. Seems like 90% of it's underwater. Science. Careful, pup, careful. You're gonna learn some science too. Rev, stay back. You don't need to be walking out on that, bud. It gets pretty thin over here. Mav, careful. Oh, that's neat. Got my very own iceberg. She's floating away. And the geyser is down to a curve. Oh, look at the layers. Every time the geyser comes on, it made a new layer. Huh, pup? That's neat. Oh, Dabbles. You bird. Alright, that's pretty neat. I just wanted to show you guys that because I heard it fall. And the main reason it fell is that's where the electrical cord running out to the barnyard pond was laying. So it pretty much just sliced it right through. It's actually off right now, but whenever it was on, it was cutting at least halfway through. Huh, pups? Nature. Alright, it is looking much better in here. I could do a little bit more organizing, but that wasn't the goal today. We got the tank all filled up. We have 65 gallons of water inside the black tank here, and hopefully that's going to start absorbing some of this sun heat. You tell him, Pop. The fire whistle. Go get them, boys. But I do think it's looking much better in here with the gravel rather than the sawdust. And like I said, the gravel is going to help absorb some of the heat of the day and then hold that and radiate it back during the night. Same with the 65 gallons of water here we have in the tank, so hopefully that's going to help keep temperatures a little bit more stable and steady here in the little greenhouse. So I feel really good about what we got done so far today, but I think there are some other upgrades we can make to the greenhouse to make it a little bit more efficient. We also could add something like a terracotta heater at night, little candle in a pot. And some people even put a little aquarium heater inside the water tank to try and keep that warm instead of running air heat. And that might actually use a little bit less energy. But I'm going to close this up so it can absorb as much heat of this sun that we have left as possible. Try and get that tank to start heating up and this gravel bed. I'd like to do some experimenting with this smaller greenhouse before I build a bigger one down in the vegetable garden. I took the onions out and put them with the herbs for now. I have all their caps off today. I don't see any green coming up on them yet though. But while it's still warm enough, I need to get this resin poured on the splice and hopefully we can have power in the barn tonight. Huh, pups? So that's going to be all for this one. If you have any good ideas about keeping a greenhouse warm with no energy, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below, hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy. Stay here, Mav.